Yo, whoa, what is up, guys? And today we are here with another opening series. Going to be the last opening series until MLB The Show, but this one is going to be some college football with the Kansas Jayhawks. Yes, that is right. And if you guys are looking for current day rosters, sadly, I don't have that here because we simmed 5 years into the future, got a completely new setup. It's going to be new players, all that. So we picked and took over the worst team in that 5 year experience and want to rebuild them in that future. Next year, once 2027 comes around, we'll go with the base rosters. But we just chose to do this because, you know, we're already so far into the season. None of these people are even going to truly be here. I could have simmed 1 year in the future, but I mean, that isn't as fun because we're going to have that next year anyways. So we're just going to end up having a bunch of new players. We'll see how you guys like it. If you don't, it's okay. But get the Kansas Jayhawks. This series will be linked over to our London Blues series. I hope that you guys do enjoy. And if you do, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Our head coach, Grant General, at least until we come up with some new iconic names from the lore that we build up throughout the series of playing the Kansas Jayhawks, the London Blues, and our expansion Honolulu Breeze teams until we end up making a bunch of lore and have a bunch of good stuff going on for us. We're just going to have to come up with these basic names, and hopefully they can lead us to a championship. So Grant General, our head coach, I do want to upgrade him right away, so we're going to go into this motivator tab, and we're going to upgrade our quarterback, reach your potential motivator, which does help if we hit any cap breakers for our other quarterbacks on the roster. I did quickly want to go look back at the past and see any prior national championships and Big 12 championships, at least, since that is what we're in. So Miami beat Notre Dame in the last year. Then Auburn beat Michigan. Very interesting. Texas beat Michigan, and Michigan beat Alabama, and then Ohio State beat Miami in the current day year. So Michigan looks to be kind of a powerhouse over the past couple of years, making it to the national championship 3 of the past 4 seasons. That is a little scary to know that we have to go up against that sometime here in the near future, but they are in the Big 10, we're in the Big 12, so it's a little bit different. Here in the Big 12, though, last year's champion was TCU over Colorado, then Utah over BYU, Utah over Arizona State, Texas Tech over Colorado, and Texas Tech over BYU. Then we're going to look at any prior Heisman Trophy winners. Georgia Tech gets Tavion St. Clair in the transfer portal and ends up getting him to win the Heisman. Then Jackson Cook from Miami. Marcel Reed goes to USC. Arch Manning at Alabama. And John Mateer at Oklahoma. If you guys do want gameplay, that is not going to be this episode. We'll get that out next episode, which we do have a couple other series we got to get through their first episodes of gameplay before we do this one. But we're going to continue here with the records. National records first. Is there any new ones? I couldn't even tell you because it doesn't say years that they played, which I kind of wish they would do that so that then I would be able to tell you. Then we're going to look at any game all-time changes in the ACC. Tremont Byard for Miami and Javon Edwards take over the touchdown records. Then passing yards in the American is a UTSA quarterback, Marcus Davila, and that is it. No big changes in the Big 12, which is interesting to see, but the Big 10, we do see Noah Fafita take over the passing touchdowns record with 8. Then we continue on and see no changes in Conference USA, which is a little interesting. Then the MAC also having no game changes. 2025, Walker Eggert and Matthew Coleman both break some touchdown records. Then the SEC, do they have any changes in 2028? Texas, Smith Orgbo gets the sacks record. Then nothing in the Sun Belt. We're going to go by the season records here now, where we see a rushing touchdown record in the Sun Belt by a Louisiana product. SEC, let's see what they have in store. Rushing touchdowns by Jaden Baugh of Florida. The Pac-12, which we do have the new Pac-12 that will be starting next year. Bo Sparks breaks that receptions record with Texas State. The Mountain West Conference, which is the same, except for we added Western Michigan to it because we had to add one more team, and the MAC just seemed like that team who could lose somebody. The Big Ten does get a passing yards record broken by Marcel Reed. Trey Easy from Ohio State breaks the wide receiver receiving yards record, and they get a touchdown record as well. Nothing in the Big 12, which is so interesting, if we're going to be honest, because they honestly are a bigger conference. You'd think there'd be some sort of changes. The North Texas receiving touchdowns record is broken. Passing touchdowns for CJ Carr, who went to Miami. Okay, I guess. And then Jalen Buckley and Devin Hyatt also break records, along with a Louisville sack record that will be broken. Then we're going to take a look at our roster here real quick. We're not going to go into deep depth on everybody, but our starting quarterback will be Morris Ruffin, who does have the top quarterbacking abilities for the team. He's a sophomore redshirt, with Devon Jew being the junior redshirt right behind him, and then Brian Madrano backing him up. I mean, obviously Morris Ruffin looks to be the best quarterback. He's going to get the first shot, probably going to be the quarterback of the short future. Then at running back, we have DeAndre Souls, Zimmons, Dominique Fish, and Centillo. And then fullback, we're not even going to take a peek. But then wide receiver, we do have a few guys here, but none of them are high overall. So a little lacking in the position. We see Nolan Amerson, Von Peters, Andrew Idinaji, Carlos Jamerson. And then our freshman, Dominique Yaboa. He's really slow, but outside of that, he may get time this first year because, I mean, he's a freshman, 65 overall, and that's one of the best wide receivers on this team currently, which is kind of sad to say, but it's all right. Ty Hill is a senior 80 overall tight end. Then Austin Sargent backs him up, Tyler Davis, and then Walt Lemons. We have a few freshmen who probably won't get time until maybe the future Patrick Thompson, Jamarcus Priester, our left tackles, Javier Cushenberry, and then a freshman left guard, Talulua Tafoya, is backing him up. Jimmy Arcuri, a senior redshirt, and then Kevin Bravo is his backup, with a few potential players in the future like Jamal Titus, Impact Dev. He might play in the future, not right now though. Then Russ Creer and Kareem Embu is our right guard, and then DeMar Denson, our right tackle. And then backing him up is Thomas Pinheiro and then Kevin Carey. There's a few guys behind him. Will they probably take his spot? Probably not. Then our left edge is a little rough. Then Drain Orndorff, our sophomore right edge. Then Paul Ham is our D tackle with Floyd Sama backing him up. Our Sam linebackers, we have a freshman redshirt, Jeffrey Floyd, going to be the starter, and one more guy backing him up, Niles Tim's Impact Dev, 88 overall senior, our top middle linebacker. Then we have a junior and a sophomore, probably going to be getting time, no freshman, but some younger classmen-ish. Then we don't even look at the right outside linebackers. Cornerback, we have two 88-plus overalls, and then a freshman, 70 overall, who will be getting time in Tarvaris Spencer, who is an elite dev player. I was wondering, honestly, if he was a 5-star when I looked at him, but no, he's only a 3-star coming out of high school, but has elite dev, and he's already maxed out his quickness, which is just awesome. Free safety, Stephen Guilford, nice Joey Arcuri, Quan Payne, Taylor Abram, and Bruce Spriggs. Then strong safety, Randy Hawk, Cole Wall, kicker, Brett Johannesson, and Alex Torres. And then we have 4 punters on the roster, which is very interesting to see, as you don't need 4 punters on your roster, even as a college football team. So what were we doing in the prior that made us need 4 different punters? We're going to turn off auto recruiting, auto progress players that we had on for the sim to get this far. Make sure that's all correct. And then what will we go look at next? I think we're only going to change a few depth chart positions, and that's going to start here at wide receiver, where we're going to move up Dominique Yeboah to the wide receiver 4, maybe the 3. I think we're going to move him to the 3, honestly, where he will get more time as a freshman. I kind of like it for him. Hopefully he's able to develop. Then at cornerback, we're going to bring up Tarvarius Spencer to the 3rd corner on the roster. I like it personally. Think he's going to get some good time there now. He just wins out that job. Then Stephen Guilford, our top free safety. I might move Cole Wall up at some point, but I don't think I'm going to do it at this exact moment in time. So at least for right now, this will be the roster that we're rocking with. And we're going to have our kick returner just be the fastest guy. So Dominique Fish will be our kick returner along with our punt returner. And then honestly, I don't really care about the rest of the spots. D'Angelo Sowell's 3rd down running back and power running back. He is going to be getting a lot of time. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt from playing so much. But I do expect him to get the bulk of the carries, the majority of just about everything we do in the ground game and receiving game, honestly, since he is the vocal point of this offense, him and our quarterback, Maurice Ruffin, or Morris, however you would like to say it. But that is what I think we're going to rock with. We're going to send some red shirts out here now so that we can get these freshmen ready for the future more of than now. Because the only freshmen we're not going to redshirt are Dominique Yeboah, who will be getting time, the cornerback, Stevens, and then Cole Wall at strong safety, as he is the backup and probably will honestly be getting a decent amount of time, I would think. But every other freshman, honestly, needs to be redshirted, I would think, because they aren't that good. And we'll redshirt the sophomore, who is a 57 overall. He must have only played special teams or something the year before, or he played at a different school and ended up not being very good this year. Then I am going to do some prospect additions here, but we are going to let ourselves add any 4 stars, no 5 stars, but I can't add more people after this start day in the off season. I can't add more 4 stars. I can add 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1 stars, but that will be it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, leave a comment for suggestions, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new. It really does help out the channel. I know we haven't been having the most interesting videos yet because we've just been starting up the series, but it will begin soon. The building of the teams has begun, and the games will now also begin. Thank you all for watching. See ya!